So it's me again. I just decided to do another live. I tried to do a live on Facebook, but for whatever reason, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't connect to the camera, so I'm back on YouTube. So if you want to come up here, I will just do a general reading. Oh, my cup is so sticky. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to ask what are the general energies? Hi there. How are you? I can see that I have one viewer. What is your name and where you from? Somebody keeps popping up and then back and forth, back and forth. You can tell me what your name is in the comments, and you can ask me any questions, and then I will draw some cards for you personally. So I'm doing I'm going to do a general reading. So I'm shuffling the cards. And I'm asking, what comes up here? I will pick this card, the Three of Swords. So somebody feels really hurt and heartbroken by somebody's actions or somebody's words. And this a card means a rejection, betrayal, that somebody felt really cast aside and unwanted. It could be a female, most often is a female, but it doesn't have to be just a female because the cards represent the energy of the person that's being read and not exactly the genders, unless it's king or queen. But even then, you can kind of switch the energies around. So the Three of Swords means that somebody feels pushed aside and unwanted. The Three Swords represent three people being involved in a same kind of connection. So somebody could have felt left for somebody else, or you might have had like a third party interfering in all this. And it's about trying to put your broken pieces back together after you realize that so that sounds horrible, but I got to say it, that you realize that you didn't really matter that much for someone, because either they chose somebody else over you or they allowed any first parties to interfere between you, and you felt really rejected and you felt like you meant nothing for this person. It could also be other way around. It could be that you've made somebody feel that way by not giving them enough attention or enough love or enough affection, that you made this person feel unwanted and you made them feel like they were the third wheel because your attention was focused towards somebody else. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Sorry, bad news. What else do we get? What else do we get today? Oops, another negative card I'm getting is the Five of Swords. So all the swords in the tarot cards represent words or thoughts. It could sometimes be actions that are really sharp and hurting and they cut in somebody like a sword, like a knife. And somebody could have spoken to you in a very harsh way. Maybe something nasty was said, and it represents kind of a bullying. It could be like disrespectful behavior, or somebody didn't really treat you with enough kind of enough respect to explain to you a situation, or I feel somebody got cast aside in a very brutal, harsh, and horrible way. I just have to say it. Yeah, I don't know where to hold these cards, but somebody said quite mean things to you. Maybe you said some mean things to them too, because the Five of Swords represents when people are arguing and fighting verbally. The Swords is about thoughts, mind, communication, and when it's too many swords in a reading means that wasn't very nice. That was disrespectful, and it could have been demeaning. It could have been uh, derogatory. Like you've made either somebody made you feel, or you've made somebody feel like you don't really matter at all. Like somebody made you feel like nothing. The way they spoke to you and the way they treated you, it really hurt your feelings. It hurt your heart, and that could have been a quite painful breakup for somebody. Or you could have found out that he was, if you're a woman, that a guy was seeing another woman, or he chose another woman over you, and that led to a quite hurtful, that led to the hurtful breakup that you had, which is this card, the Five of Swords. So I think somebody wasn't nice. Somebody didn't really treat you well and with due respect, and that really hurt your feelings. Which is the Five of Swords. I don't know why this happened. Shall we ask the cards why this why did these two people treated each other in such a ruthless, horrible, nasty, demeaning, and disrespectful way? Like, what was the drama about all this? And usually when you have the Five of Swords, it's about a breakup, separation after a conflict, and the conflict the conflict was quite sharp. It wasn't a physical fight, but maybe you stop talking after this, and you don't want to see each other, you don't want to talk to each other, you don't want to hear their voice anymore. It's just everything about them is reminding you for the way they spoke to you. I'm going to ask the cards, why was this happening? What was the cause of this hurt that was caused? What was all this about? Let's ask the cards. Oh, so I'm getting the Empress and I'm getting the Ace of Wands. So this tells me, so Ace of Wands, it means a very passionate new beginning with someone. Like this. So it's a passionate new beginning that starts off on a very kind of strong, intense, passionate level. And somebody could have come forward to you in that way, and you felt that you were just about to start a new passionate beginning with this person, that you were going to have fun, you were going to go out and to enjoy yourself, and there wasn't anybody else, because the Empress represents the one and only woman in a man's life, and you were thinking that this man is only dating you, and he feels really passionate towards you because he came full on very passionately, and you were thinking that you were the only woman in his kind of life or around him, that there wasn't anybody else, because the Empress is a woman who does not share, guys, she does not share affection because she's ready to give it all. She gives everything, or she wants to give everything to one particular man who is serious about her. And you can see this Empress here creating a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity where she is. Anything she does, anything she touches in her life, she creates a kind of wellness, goodness, abundance of not only material things, but also emotional abundance of love, care, nurturing. That she very often is a mother who is quite nurturing. And she's ready to give her all to one particular man who will treat her that way. So you are thinking that this man who is coming forward very passionately towards you will be treating you like the empress, that he will also be giving his all to you, his time and his affection, and um, you know, that he won't be divided between you and somebody else. And it happened that you find out that you weren't the only flower in his garden, because he could have left you for someone else. He left you and he went to do something else, something, maybe he had the ace of wands, that passionate new beginning with somebody else, and you felt jilted and you felt disrespected and you felt you didn't really matter. You were ready to give everything to him there, and also to create life with him, to start building something together, to invest in each other, and to kind of take care of each other as well, because she's quite nurturing, that she likes to take care of people. And he opted out, or he focused his attention somewhere else, and that made you feel really bad. I think this is what this is all about, that you did not receive the empress treatment from this man. You didn't receive his undivided attention, and he did not invest his time into creating a relationship that can start off passionately but could also be nurtured into something stable and serious in time. Empress usually represents Taurian woman, Taurus, who is quite a stable, loyal, giving, and nurturing type of woman. And it could be any other type of woman who is ready for commitment, or she's ready to have a relationship with someone, because the Empress is a major arcana card. And when you have major arcanas, means that she's ready for something big, for something for something meaningful, and she's not casually dating random guys who are coming and going. She's not doing that. And she's only wanting one particular guy, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is the Empress's partner. But I'm getting the heartbreak, disappointment, and hurt happened because this particular guy who came on very passionately, and you felt you were starting something off. He did not treat you as the empress, or he might have started with these intentions and then he kind of backed down on this. I can get some more cards just to ask what really happened here and why. Let me ask this. So I'm asking the cards, why didn't he want to commit to this empress and to give her his whole time and everything that she deserves to have? I'm asking the cards, and I will choose whichever card falls out of the deck, because that's the way spirit guides us. So these two cards came up in a previous reading. Shuffling the cards. A King of Cups. So he does love her. He might not have told her that he loves her, but he does, and he could be keeping his feelings a secret because, for whatever reason, we'll find out why. But the King of Cups is somebody who could be a water sign like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio man. The king means that he's at least 30, 35 and on, like 40, 45. Like he's not too young. And his energy is quite soft. He's a kind, soft, nurturing, caring guy. And the cup here represents his cup of love for this woman, that he wants to give his love to this woman, okay, to the Empress. And let me ask, why didn't he then? So what happened with this guy? The Four of Swords, he was like, I think he took a step back so he can think about things, to plan, to organize, to contemplate, and she took this as a rejection, that he's not coming. So he came on very full on, very passionately, and he was ready to start something that will grow. The Ace of Wands also means growth. There. It means it starts with a spark. It starts with like chemistry between two people, but then it grows into something better and bigger. And these two people are fueling this fire to grow. It shows a lot of fire. It represents, like, what it means is like, more you feed the fire, bigger fire gets. So if you stop feeding the fire with wood or whatever, it will kind of burn out. So you were hoping that. Hey, hello Lana, how you doing? Hi. Would you like me to pull a card for you? What are your questions? I'm good. I'm just sitting here chilling, and I decided to do a live reading, and just for fun. Do you have any questions for me? So Lana is asking, I would like to know how Daniel feels or thinks about me. Okay, let me shuffle the cards and I will ask the cards like this. How Daniel feels about Lana. The Knight of Wands I'm getting, so this could be quite inconsistent type of behavior, that he feels quite interested, intrigued, and attracted to you physically, passionately, but he could feel a little bit insecure about taking this forward to something more serious, because he only comes here as a knight, and the knights represent either young energy, or like, if he's like, how old is he? Like, is he in his 20s or early 30s? Because I don't get mature energy of him. Or it could be somebody who is quite kind of insecure about his relationship. So he's 25, so he's quite young. He's the knight. The knights are not old enough to know what they want to do. If he's older, he's feeling quite insecure about his like relationships with women in the long term. So he could be coming in really fast, and he could be kind of leaving very fast, because he doesn't really know how things will work out. And he's like coming and going, and he's very much a charming guy. The wants the people who have the wants, they have passion, and they have like they easily excited, they easily kind of entertained, they like to enjoy themselves. So he can come forward in your life with the intention for having fun and going out and socializing, but then that's it. There's nothing else that he has to offer. It's just fun for him, because in a way you can't blame him, because he's only 25, so he could be not thinking about anything serious coming kind of out of it. Or he might not be prepared for a serious relationship. So you might have met him while you're out somewhere. You've met him on purely casual terms, and he wasn't expecting to be getting himself into a relationship, so he's not prepared. So he's enjoying himself, and it could have been the same for you, that you were never expected that you would meet somebody that you would want to have a relationship with. So far, the Knight of Wands is all about having fun and enjoying yourself, enjoying the moment. Okay, let's see what else. How is Daniel? So Daniel's 25. He quite likes you. Look, Queen of Cups. What is your star sign? So Queen of Cups, this card comes up for Lana. And Queen of Cups usually means a woman who's quite sensitive, soft, calming, nurturing, emotionally nurturing people by making them feel good, making them feel well. Oh, you're a Piscean. So, well, the Queen of Cups is a woman who is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and she has this kind of soft, caring, nurturing ways about people that you made him feel comfortable, you made him feel well, you've made him feel happy, and in a way he felt drawn towards you, towards your energy, this soothing, calming energy that you have. He likes you. He likes you, and he wasn't prepared for anything. That's why he kind of ran away. Like, he went somewhere else. Yeah, Queen of Cups is also somebody who is creative, intuitive, and you use your words in a very soothing way, like healing. You have that emotional understanding and healing towards others, so you know how to make them feel good just with by talking to them or by your presence in your life. So should we ask the cards? Hello, Lynn. How you doing? This name, Lynn Edwards, sounds very familiar to me. I think I've spoken to you before, but I don't remember who you were now. But this name is familiar. I'll try to remember. Have I spoken to you before? Maybe I have. So, I will draw. But where do I know you from? So Lynn says, yes, you have, Nina, but I don't remember where. Is it from Facebook? I'm going to draw one more card for Lana, and I will ask what is going to be the outcome. I'm going to ask what is going to be the outcome between Lana, the Piscean girl, and this guy who doesn't know what he's doing. So what's going to be the outcome? Passion. This is for Lana. It means that this Knight of Wands, this passionate guy, he's going to come back and he's going to start a very passionate new beginning with you that is going to be very exciting. It's going to bring further growth, and this is not the end of it. I would say he's really attracted to you passionately, and even if he's coming and going, he will have a little bit of like time to think about what he wants to do next, and then he'll come back and he will start something kind of exciting, fun, and it will grow into kind of the next level of that relationship. So I'm going to move on to Lynn. And Lynn is asking me if she's asking, should I date my friend Corey? Okay, let's do Corey. You are very welcome, Lana. I hope it works out for you. It looks like he's having the hots for you. He finds you very nice girl, and he wants to be with you, around you, making you feel good, and he feels quite passionate about you. So he'll come back and he will start this kind of passionate new beginning. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for Lynn. Lynn, should you date this guy? Empress. So the Empress means that he sees you as somebody who's quite caring, nurturing, all given, quite abundant in life, that everything you do in life you create all by yourself. And also you could have children, because this represents the mothering card, that you have a family that you need to take care of, and he sees you as a woman he wants to be with very much, because you have a lot to give. Let's see what else we'll get. So, ooh, the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands means that you are a very attractive, sexy, passionate woman for him. So today's reading shows a lot of wands, which is very hot and passionate energy. And I think this guy, Corey, is very attracted to you, towards your nurturing side, your mothering ability. Could be a very good mother. And also your attractiveness and appeal to him. The Queen of Wands also shows a woman who is quite confident in herself, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you dress, and even the look on her face is quite daring, and she's like self aware that she can achieve whatever she wants. She can go high, she can go far in life, and she knows it for herself, and that shows through her confidence and her um, her stature, in a way, the way she's standing. And this is what he finds quite attractive in you. Well, I think you should date him. Why not? What's going to happen if you date him? You can only see where it will go, where it will take. I'm going to draw one more card for Lynn. I will ask, what is going to be the outcome, the final outcome, if she dates Corey? And then I will move on to Cindy. So this last card is for Lynn. What's going to be the outcome if she dates Corey? Ooh, the King of Wands. So you have a very passionate couple here. You have the Queen of Wands and you have the King of Wands, who are both quite hot together. You have a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion, and in a way you complement each other. You make each other feel even more passionate and even more excited. You could be a power couple that you fuel each other's fire, and it's not just like a physical passion, is about passion for life, the emotional fire that you have inside. And both of these are quite ambitious people who want to achieve their own victories in life, their own successes independently. But when you come together, you can fuel each other's passion to succeed. Like, she could be, this Queen of Wands could be his strongest supporter in life, that she admires him, she looks up to him, she thinks he's awesome, whatever he's doing, he's just the best guy who can do that, and that fuels his confidence to achieve even more. And on the same level, the King of Wands looks to her in that way, that she's quite capable and confident woman and she can achieve so much, and he gives her his support and his admiration, and in a way that that fuels her passion to succeed. You know, they both kind of give each other what they need. And so the fire element are people who know how to depend on themselves individually. They don't seek approval in what they're doing. But if these two people come together, this is going to create a like ongoing fire, like a perpetual fire that they both fuel into each other. Okay. Also, on a physical level, you could have a great level of passion, intensity, and chemistry there, because you both consider yourselves passionate people, you both consider yourselves attractive people, you're confident in your looks in your own ways. And like when you come together, it's going to be a huge fire there. It's going to be like a wildfire. That's my advice. Get together with Corey. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle some cards for Cindy, and I'm going to ask how does Christopher feel about her? So let me ask the cards. How does he feel? 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups means that he wants to have or start a family with you. He feels complete. He feels fulfilled emotionally. He feels he found a woman he wants to have a life with, to build a life. He could be thinking about living together or moving in together, having kids, having pets, having your own home, your own environment, and just being your own unit and creating your own little family happiness, your own little world there where you both feel satisfied and happy. So he sees you as somebody who he can spend the rest of his life with because you make him so happy. How does Christopher feels about Cindy? Oops. Palace. Look, it's the Palace of Cups. And this card is also about love. So when you have a lot of cups, when you have cups, that means true, genuine feelings of love, of emotions, or feelings that his feelings towards you are loving and they're genuine and they're real. He will. I'll do some more cards for you, but I'm thinking that he is kind of seeing himself in love with you, or seeing himself in a loving place, that he's surrounded by the love, the care, and the protection of the family unit, that he feels at home with you, that you will do everything to make him feel loved and that he belongs, and he will be able to relax and enjoy himself rather than worrying about things. And also on vice versa, that you feel protected and taken care of and loved by him. So you both create your own special love nest there with the 10 of Cups and the Palace of Cups. 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups, this is for Cindy. So Cindy said that there is no contact between both of you right now. The 3 of Cups means happy reunions and celebrations, and you will meet again, and very often is face to face and meeting in person, but it's going to be a happy celebration of that reunion. So sometimes means party or socializing, so you could meet and that will be the happy event that both of you will be celebrating. Like either you have like a reconciliation date that is going to be something special for both of you, or you meet, and even if you don't do anything, like you don't have a special date or you don't have a special event when you go out to celebrate this reunion, you could feel happy inside, that you could, the special event could happen within your hearts emotionally, that you could feel that you came to that point of celebrating something happy that you have. So Three of Cups is about getting together to be happy and to celebrate and to enjoy the reunion that you're having together. So I'm going to draw one more card for Cindy, and then I'm going to move on to Svetlana. Yes, I will do yours in a bit, okay? Let me just ask one more card for Cindy. Cindy. So you were asking, you were saying that there's no contact. I'm getting the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords means that he feels it's all over and he's all ruined and he's destroyed and he feels he lost. And he could feel that this hit rock bottom and it wasn't very successful. The Ten of Swords means like either you had a breakup or you had an argument, you had something and you stopped talking, and this guy feels so bad about this. He feels really bad about it. He feels like either the whole situation was ruined, destroyed, and it will never go to the same level of excitement, love, and fun and passion that you had at the beginning. And he feels is ruined. That means total devastation, ruin, and turmoil. So he could also be blaming himself for this not ending up as a happy thing. It ended up quite bitter and quite hurtful, and that's why he hasn't been in any contact with you, because he thinks it's over. I don't know what happened, but to him this is the end. Like, I can't do anything else about it. But you know that this card also has a positive meaning, and it means it's always darker before dawn. That sometimes things need to get really, really dark, really bad, really you have to reach your lowest point, or a relationship or a connection needs to reach its lowest point of everything broken, everything into pieces, before you can rebuild it, before you can start making it better for each other. So Cindy, I will say, if there is no contact between you, maybe you can message him and you can tell him that it's not the Ten of Swords. Like, you haven't forgotten him, or you don't have any negative feelings for him, and you would like to see him again, or you would like to have the Three of Cups, the happy reunion, because he's so far he thinks nothing else can be done about this. It's all ruined into pieces, and maybe that's why he's not reaching out to you, because he probably thinks you will hate him. Even if he reaches out, you'll be like, oh, just get lost. Yeah, you won't be like, you'll be mean to him for whatever reason, but you will not be mean to him because you don't feel that way about him. So I think if you start talking again, he will see that you don't hate him, and he still has the chance to renew this and to rebuild it and to make it into something happy. And then you can have your Three of Cups, your happy reunion here. Where is it? You can have the happy reunion, and you can have the Ten of Cups and to enjoy yourself, and you can have the Palace of Cups. But he left you. Why did he leave you? What did he say before he left? What was the reason? Because sometimes men have logical reasons to leave, and it's not so much emotional reasons. It's not that he doesn't like you or he doesn't love you. It's something that is rational or logical, like the way they think is. So you had an argument and he left you. What was the argument about? I will shuffle some more cards. So, well, you don't have to tell me anything that's private. It's not going to affect the reading. I'm just trying to work out what's the best way to advise you. You don't have to tell me what the argument was about, but it will help if you want. So I'm going to ask. That's okay, Cindy, don't worry. You don't have to tell me. Okay, so let's. Oh, I dropped my card. The Three of Coins came up for you, and it means you will need to work on this relationship, on this connection together. This card is about a partnership, cooperation, equal give and take, equal effort, when you both invest yourself equally and therefore you make it work that way. I think you can make it work if you just meet in the middle somehow. Like, if you divide the effort, so it's not just one side doing everything and the other side is only receiving. It could be like once you do something for him and then next week or something he does something for you, so you both work in a partnership together, and this is how you're going to make it work. But the threes are good sign. The Three of Cups is about all coming together in a happy reunion, and the Three of Cups is again, the Three of Coins is about all coming together on practical terms. So you will have some union on emotional terms and you have union on practical terms. That is the Three of Coins. So I'm going to do some cards for Svetlana, and she wants to know how Deepak is feeling for you. You're very welcome, Cindy. I hope that helps you. But I would advise you to text him and tell him that you don't have any hard feelings for him. Somebody just messaged me here on WhatsApp, but I'm on YouTube. So yeah, just message him and say that it's not that bad after all. You know, you can make it work some way. You'll find a way to make it work. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for Svetlana, and I'm going to ask what are Deepak's feelings for her and what is his next action. Okay, so I'm asking how does he feel about you and what is he going to do next? Hold on, what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to reply to this message on WhatsApp, and I'm going to tell the lady to join my live. She's my friend and I don't want her to miss out. I'm live on YouTube. Join me and I will do a request. Right, let me just send this message to my friend. Oh, what I'm doing. Anyway. Okay. Are we still here? So what is he going to do? So Svetlana is saying that she and Deepak in a no contact situation, and she's wondering what is he going to do next, how is he feeling about her, and what is his next action. So let's shuffle the cards and ask. This card is Page of Wands, and it means that his next action will be to message you. You'll receive some message that will be very exciting, very happy, very joyful for you. It could be a surprise message that comes out of nowhere. Like you weren't expecting this. It could be a surprise invitation to do something fun, because the wands carry a lot of fun energy about them. It's about adventure, it's about excitement, it's about passion, and it's about unexpected kind of thing that comes up. So he might just pop up somewhere, like on your phone or on your social media. He will just appear out of nowhere. So if you are in a no contact situation, I think the cards are showing me that he will reach out to you, and he will contact you from somewhere, and this is going to be quite exciting thing. And then what else do we have? So Svetlana is saying that he talked to you, and after some time he became silent without any reason. So if he contacts you next after some time, will he remain silent or not? Okay. So he just stopped talking. Do you know a lot of guys do this? They ghost someone. They don't give enough time to explain why the change of the attitude of the behavior was. Like all of a sudden he decides they doesn't want to talk, and it's really cruel, and it's really disrespectful not to tell someone why you behave in the way you do. That's what I think. So let me ask, what is his next action going to be? He will message you. Most often men do this because they don't know what to say, and they don't want to carry on talking. They just decide to do something, and it's like enough said kind of thing, or he just doesn't know what to say anymore. So he doesn't say anything, and that leaves you wondering, what the hell did I do wrong? Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have here for Svetlana. What is he going to do next? Oh, the sun! Look. So you have in very hot fire energy here of the Page of Wands, that he's going to surprise you with a very nice message after the silence. And yes, his feelings towards you are positive. He will make you feel excited. I'm not sure whether he will explain why he went quiet on you, but whatever he has to say is going to make you feel really happy, because the sun is the best and the most positive and most successful card of all the cards, and it means you're going to have very happy, positive and successful outcome after all this. So he might come back and surprise you with something, and all this silence that he was like you felt he disappeared, but he was on the background preparing something. Maybe he never went far, and he was always around, and now suddenly you will have this massive surprise coming to you, and it was going to end very happy. The sun card is the ultimate happiness and the ultimate success, and I would say it's very positive. The outcome is extremely positive, not only positive but happy, the happy ever after. So Svetlana is asking, is he a true mate for me? So you want to know whether he's your like a soulmate, or somebody who is like somebody you'll be able to spend the rest of your life with? Let's ask. Okay. Oh, oh, look, you have faith, and this is the Hierophant card. In this deck, the faith number 5 represents the Hierophant, which means marriage. He is your spiritual soulmate who manifests himself into your earthly life as your spouse, as your life partner, somebody who you're meant to marry and to be together for the rest of your days on this planet. Yes, I would say you and him have a spiritual connection. You're soulmates. So the universe sends him into your physical realm to meet this man, so he can accompany you in your journey through life together. So the faith is about marriage. It's about engagement, and it's about spending the rest of your life with someone because you are meant to be with this person. This is your husband, your spouse. You got really good cards. So I think the delays were a blessing. I would say yes, it will happen because you have two major arcanas and both of them are really positive. Any time limit for me for this commitment, well, it's so if it's meant from the universe, it will happen in divine timing. It will happen when you're both ready for this commitment and for this marriage. And it could be that all these delays were because he wasn't ready for such a major commitment like a marriage. Maybe he needed some time to prepare himself. But when you come together, you're going to be very happy for a very long time. It's going to be a happy marriage. Look, you got the happiness and you got the marriage. You're going to make each other happy from the point you come together for the rest of your lives. Because if you think about it, if he wasn't ready before to be in a relationship with you, which will eventually lead to marriage, it wouldn't have been a happy marriage and it wouldn't have lasted. So he needed to prepare himself for this next step in his life, which for a man is a lot more serious responsibility than for a woman, because the men are seen as the pillar of, they have to carry all the weight, all the responsibilities. He has to be the head of a family, or he has to be the one who takes everything on his shoulders. So the responsibility is mainly his, and he wants to make sure that he's well prepared for it. So he doesn't lead you into a situation in life, because if he's the man, he'll be the leader, that is not going to turn out to be successful, because in that way he will kind of betray your trust in him to see him as your husband. Okay, I would say you're going to have a happy marriage. Okay, I'm going to end this live now because I need to do something else. Okay, so Svetlana is asking, what should I do now? Because I'm very much desperate for his silence. How long has he been quiet on you like this for this silence? I think he's been quiet because he knows that he has nothing to offer right now and he doesn't want to lead you on and he doesn't know what to say. 1 month he's been quiet. Okay, let me ask the cards, what should you do? I'm going to end this live in a bit. Amira, one more person is just asking me something. What should you do? I got the sun again, so. So this is for Svetlana. She was asking what you need to do. Hermit means that you need to work on yourself. You need to close within your own personal space and to think a lot about this next stage, the next step in life that you're going to take together. This is Virgo energy, so you could be Virgo. Virgo has the natural ability to be the hermit, so they're not bothered by the outside world. Like this hermit is totally self-isolating away from the world because he wants to think about what he's going to do next in his life. I would say in your case, detach yourself from the outside world and think, contemplate, and kind of prepare yourself mentally in contemplation, maybe prayer, maybe seeking a spiritual truth within yourself when you find this light. The light here on the card represents the spiritual truth that the hermit is finding within himself. So I would say detach yourself from the world for a while. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to end this live because it's been like 1 hour, and I will maybe come back on later, maybe in an hour, because I'm having few more people who are asking me questions, and maybe I can sit on the table next time so you can see the cards better. Is that okay? So Svetlana is saying Thank you so much for a reading and clear cut readings for me. Love you so much. Oh, love you too. There you go. You have a heart for me too. Cool. I'm um I'm gonna have a little break because I've been here for about an hour and I did something else before that. So maybe in like 30 minutes, if I come back on 30 minutes, then I can do some more readings because I don't mind. It's fun for me as well. Okay, then I'll see you in about half an hour. Bye. Thank you. I love you too. Here you go.